Hello YouTube, I am here in my garage to show you my new Vroid model. I might have some music in the background, maybe from Ace Combat 3 or something. Anyways, I've spent a lot of time working on this. This is actually supposed to be the finished version of my Bimbi version 2 that I made around Christmas 10 months ago, but it never got done, and I just used it as is for a while. Now it's actually done, and I'm calling it version 3. Since then, I have redone the clothes I'm wearing. I have redone my scouter completely. My headset, maybe I shouldn't call it a scouter. I don't know. I've got a lot of toggles in here. The tongue still has sort of a shader issue happening, but I don't know. That's a Unity thing. I don't know how Unity works. Unity makes me mad. This is supposed to be my mad face, but maybe it doesn't work. I don't know. I have another one in here somewhere. It's a lot of toggles in here. A lot of them don't look good when you talk with them, but, you know, whatever. That's fine. This is my other mad face. I don't know. It's tough to make my head look angry, because I'm not usually that mad. All the way across my keyboard here, I've got different toggles. I can just show you a list of them. So over here under expression settings, you could see that I made a ton of different faces for this. Oh, this one isn't even set to anything. Yeah, but there's a lot. There's a lot in here. And I did that for thumbnails, right? Because, you know, making thumbnails, I spend a lot of time doing that. And so to have these faces pre-made helps a lot. I'm gonna use Blender's pose library feature also for that kind of thing, you know. Yeah, I made this showroom actually for Sundogs renders, but I like it a lot, so I might just use it, you know, all the time. So if I hide VC face here, hide this, turn on this, we can see my Blender window. You can see what this thing looks like in Blender, where it was actually created. I hide the stage here. You can just rotate around pretty freely. Got these shiny silver boots on. These metal boots. I've got this blue and white. Or is that, what do we call that color? Aqua? Teal? Something like that. Got this blue, teal, white jacket with this Dove logo on the back. I had to double the resolution of this, which, when I say double the resolution, I mean, well, yeah, I did that, but then I, you know, actually redrew the lines so that it was less pixely. It's still pixely, and I like it that way, but it's higher res than it was before. You can see my new headset. Looks a lot better than before. It's much cleaner. Still wraps around my head here. They don't have ears exactly, so it's got to go somewhere. It's fine though. It's pretty much the same. Pretty good. So let me show you some of these shape keys that I've got. I guess I kind of showed them off already, but you know. This one is actually labeled hiss. Because, like, I found myself making this face a lot in thumbnails, and I thought, well, I'd better just make that an actual blend shape I have. Like I'm hissing at something in a video game that's made me mad. Here's a frown. This is angry. This is frown. I don't know, they're similar. I have one for lifting my nose. The reason I made part of... For thumbnails, yeah, but you can kind of stack things a little bit, like, if I wanted to do, like, the Pog face, for example, and lift the nose also, like that, without going into pose mode. And do a little bit like that. That doesn't need to be its own toggle, but you can put those together for an expression in a thumbnail. It's pretty good altogether. I'll show you the posing, too, here. Now, it's not really perfect. The clipping, there's still a little bit of clipping. Like if I do this, you can see a little bit of arm poking through there. I don't know. That's something you can hide pretty easily if you're doing renders and stuff. I don't think it happens the other way, though. Wait, yeah. No, arms are supposed to bend forward like this. That's how an elbow works. It bends forward. An elbow doesn't bend like this. So this clipping isn't really a big deal, because your arm doesn't really bend like that. Or my arm, for that matter. There's a little bit of twisty you can do. See, I don't know, like these Blender shaders look so much better than the Unity ones. I don't know what makes Unity look the way it does, because I don't know jack about Unity, but it looks a lot nicer in Blender. And I just want to get that across. I redid a lot of the weighting on my mouth. I think just about all of it is redone. It's much smoother. It's hard to tell here, but I'm not going to show you the old one because I don't like the old one. The old one looks a lot worse. I'm just not going to show it to you. The face moves much smoother now. The weighting is much more even, much better spread around. The geometry is a little bit simpler. Not tremendously, but there were some trouble spots that I fixed. The whole tongue is new. I remade the tongue from scratch. Not because I wanted to, but just because there was a shader issue that I couldn't fix on the old one. And this new tongue has the same problem, but I think because of the way that it's modeled, it doesn't look as bad. Something like that. Something like that. I'm talking real fast when I don't need to be. Take a breath. All of these move around. It's not perfect. There's some clipping there, but you know, you're not going to get rid of that. Or at least I'm not. There's only so much you can do. Like, yeah, that's probably something I can fix. Do I wanna? Not really. Don't feel like it. Again, rigging is not my favorite thing to do. My favorite thing is modeling. That's what I like. I like to model stuff. I do not like to rig things, and I do not like to run them through Unity. Here's the thing, too. Look at this. I can slide my eyes around now. I don't know if VC Face does anything with these. The VRM format asks for them, so there must be a way to make it work. I don't know if I have to, like... That's an eye tracking thing. I don't know much about that. But yeah, I can do that. I can move my eyes around now. I can take this one and this one together, do that. I can do that in pose mode too, but, you know, it's cool to have. Yeah. This new model is a lot better than the old one. It's a lot better. It's real nice. And now that I have it done, I can actually start playing games again. I haven't done that in a while. I can start showing off other stuff too. Like I could show you, well, what? Can I do that? Can I change what this window is looking at? I can't change the Blender window right now. Oh well, it's fine. Oh, are you still? No, I hit that. Good. Could put me in the corner in. Well, this is what's happening over here. Not pretty. Oh, 8 minutes. That's pretty good. 9 minutes? Oh well, I'll show you the other thing soon enough. I'll do that later. Now, which toggle? What button? It's 0. Okay, 0 does that. Oh, there was one thing. That's what I'm forgetting. I'm so out of practice in making videos. If I go over here, I want to show you what this looks like when I have it in cycles. Look at that. That's great. This thing looks so good in cycles. The lens doesn't look great in previews. It's a little bit fuzzy looking. But that's, you know, just because of how cycles works. In renders, it's transparent properly. You can see it like taking more samples and trying to smooth it out. Need a lot of samples. And it's not going to happen in this real-time rendering. But yeah, It looks real nice. If I could make it look like this in Unity, that would be awesome. But I don't know how. I don't know anything about Unity. Yeah, so over here on my second channel, I'm going to be posting everything that's not video games. I'm going to be showing off my 3D art stuff, the models I've made for other VTubers. If I do a tabletop thing, that'll be over here also. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. I hope I see you again sometime.